Hello guys, welcome back. Remember last time we talked about the past perfect? Okay, so today I'm going to give you some tips on when to use past perfect and how to know when to use simple past. So let's go. This past perfect tense is about what happened first. It's simply like the question of the hen and the egg. But this is a lot easier and you're going to look at it. We have, for example, when Kevin arrived to school, the class had already started. Okay, we've got two actions, one in simple past and one in past perfect. What happened first? The class had already started. What happened later? When Kevin arrived to school. So, if one action happened before the other, we use past perfect. Let me give you another example. After my son had gone to bed, I watched a movie. Good. Again, we have two actions, one before the other. Which is first? My son had gone to bed. Which is after? I watched the movie. And we have different time expressions that we can use with all of these past tenses. For example, by the time, after, before, or when. So, how do we use them and when we use past perfect and when we use simple past? Remember that first, the past perfect has the auxiliary had and the verb in past participle. The simple past has no auxiliary and it has the verb in simple past. So, let me give you some examples right here. When we use the time expressions after, as soon as, or until, we're going to use the past perfect. For example, after she had moved out, I found her notes. Good, we have the time expression after. Then we have one sentence in past perfect, and then we have the other sentence in the simple past, which is the complement of this sentence. Another example, I didn't say anything until she had finished talking. Good. Again, we have the expression until and then the past perfect right here. And then the simple past right here. So you see that it doesn't matter the order as long as you use these time expressions. And remember which action happened before the other. Last example. As soon as I had finished my homework, I went to bed. So what happened first again? I finished my homework. And then I went to bed. So the action that happened first is always going to have the past perfect tense. Now, if we have the time expressions before, when, or by the time, we're going to use the simple past tense. For example, before I knew it, here we have our simple past. She ran out the door. Here we have our past perfect. Another example, by the time he found her, she had turned off her cell phone. Good. So we have by the time, then our simple past, you see right here, only the verb in past, and then our past perfect. This indicates that this action right here happened after this action right here. And same thing with the last example. She had left when I got home, right? What is first? She had left, and then I got home. So it's pretty simple like that. Remember, the simple past has only the verb in past. The past perfect has the auxiliary had, the verb in past participle. And this action with the past perfect is always before this action with simple past. Let's review the structures for the simple past. For the past perfect, if it is positive, we're going to use the subject had all the time, no matter if it is singular or plural or third person, nothing. it's always the auxiliary had, then the verb in past participle, and the complement. For the negatives, we say she, subject, had not, past participle, and the complement, right? So I had not finished, she had not gone, I hadn't participated, etc. And then in the question, had is gonna go first, then our subject, the verb in past participle again, our complement if we need it, and the question mark. So all the time, the auxiliary had, all the time, the verb in past participle, all the time, the first sentence or the first action in our sentence. Hope this video was useful for you. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.